All right, so there's the ticket to the Henry Ford Museum. So far we've been to the factory tour and we've been to Greenfield Village today. Cold day, December day, we're going to the museum. Hey everybody, welcome to today's video. Today we're inside the Henry Ford Museum. We're gonna check out a bit of Americana history. We had a cold, blustery day outside and decided that, let's go take a walk around. Haven't been here in a few years, and we're gonna check out all the different stuff that begins with our farming, ends up with the trains, lots of transportation in between. Stick around. We're at the Henry Ford Museum today, and I guess that is a Model T all taken apart. Section by section of how they built it. Pretty cool. All right, so here is the Oscar Meyer Wienermobile. I've been in one of the newer ones, but never been in this one. I ran across somebody out in Utah before, and they were driving it around. This is a 1952 Wienermobile, so this is one of the original ones here. All right, so this is the Beech Aircraft Corporation, and this was their big splash into trying to do home building. This is what they came up with for a concept house. We'll take a look inside. Okay, so they were trying to build this without using any wood or trees or anything. It was all done with aluminum and plastic. So that's what living in this would look like in the 1940s. Never took off though. There would be a bedroom there. Pretty neat. Cleveland Avenue. This is the bus that Rosa Parks started the movement with. Montgomery. This is the actual seat that Rosa Parks sat in. So this is the view from the inside of the bus and the actual seat where Rosa Parks was sitting. And a 1928 Ford 4ATB trim motor. So Ford was involved in building aircraft also. Why am I so interested in all these airplanes? Well, I worked for the airline industry for 32 years. Find it interesting. And who did I work for? Well, there it is. That's who we started working for. Northwest Airlines. I retired from Delta, but Northwest is who I started for. Old Douglas DC-3. These used to go articles. How's this for unique? $1931 Pitcairn PCA 2 auto gyro. It's like a cross between an airplane and a helicopter. Very unique. Painted up with the Detroit News on it. 1901 Columbia Victoria electric car. Progression all the way up. All right, now this is a lot newer, 1968, but I had to get a picture of it. This is one of my all-time favorite cars. Mercury Cougar, 1968, and the unmistakable headlights and grille. Love that car. All right, so here is Cal's favorite car, a 1949 Volkswagen Beetle. This same body style stayed for about 35 years, 40 years, maybe more. Who's up for some camping? This is a 1927 Gilkey tent trailer. Can't imagine it being pulled too far, but still pretty amazing. You can go ahead and do pop-up. 1949 Airstream, pretty tiny also. But the roads were improving quickly, and this is how you were camping. And then your first motorhome. An old Volkswagen bus, Westphalia, 1959. Good year, I was born. First motorhome, pretty cool. So camping and touring became quite popular in the mid-30s, and these popped up all over the place. The tourist cabin along the roadside. Driving along, you could stop and stay overnight in one of these little tourist cabins. Soon we were staying in motels. Motels were popping up all over the country, and people were staying in the motels. And like I was saying, she is pretty smart. She did stay at a Holiday Inn Express. That's part of the camping and motels that popped up. Holiday Inn. Okay, this was Teddy Roosevelt's coach, the Brougham, used in 1902. No horses here, but that's what the first presidential coach looked like. Okay, so this is Franklin Delano Roosevelt's Limousine, 1939 Lincoln. Okay. Dwight D. Eisenhower's Bubble Top, 1950 Lincoln. Bubble top, obviously, because it had the clear roof. Pretty neat. All right, this is President Kennedy car, used from 1961 through 1977. He had the top off when he was riding in this car when he was assassinated. Another car that's heavily armored, but he elected to have the top off the day that he was killed. All right, this is President Reagan's car. It was used from 1972 to 1992. Of course, he wasn't president all that time, but this was his car when he was president. Heavily armored and protected. All right, so this was a Pokemobile that Ford constructed, a limousine, for Pope Paul VI's visit in 1965. So a Pokemobile is here. Railroad sections of the museum. And all the different locomotives here. Amazing. A passenger train, Detroit and Mackinac. Baggage Express. And you can see the type of baggage they would have had in here. And caboose. I don't think you see too many of these anymore. Alright, for those of you who are in the trains, this is an old snow plow train, Canadian Pacific Service. Run this down the tracks to plow. Huge snow drifts off the track. A little bit more of Americana here. The old Texaco station. Take a look at the fuel pumps real quick. Those are quite the commodity. People still collect these when they can find them in old junkyards and so forth. The old service station. Not too many standing. Different pumps again. The old gas pumps. Nothing digital. Okay folks, so that's going to be a wrap on today's Henry Ford Museum video. Walked around here for a few hours, had a really good time. Got to see a whole bunch of stuff. Every time I come here, they update, move things, and change things. So it was another interesting day. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and share. And come on back for some more videos. Take care.